mes étudiants 7th standard. I welcome you all for this new session. Leçon 10, une lettre de Rouen. So this is a new lesson, but from this lesson we will be seeing only the French passage. So just I'm going to give you the translation of this lesson, and based on the translation there are few exercises. I'm just going to give an idea and you will take that as a homework, and the same exercises will be asked for the online test. So let's start. So this lesson is all about France, the important places in France, or famous places, or famous food item or cheese, whatever is famous, we'll see that, and famous personalities in France. So this letter express about the things in France. So we will see, we will read the letter once and we will conclude what is there in it. Rouen le 5 février. So this letter is written in Rouen on the 5th of February. Bonjour Ravi. So who is writing to whom? First let's see that. Manuel is writing to Ravi. Okay, Manuel is writing to Ravi. So, bonjour Ravi, je m'appelle Manuel, je suis français et j'habite à Rouen en Haute-Normandie. C'est une région dans le nord de la France, célèbre pour ses fromages. Les plus célèbres est le camembert. C'est aussi le lieu de naissance de grands écrivains comme Corneille et Flaubert. Dans la ville, une belle cathédrale se trouve au nom de Jeanne d'Arc. J'aime ma vie. Le soir, je fais quelquefois une promenade dans les rues avec mes amis. La Seine traverse Rouen et la mer n'est pas loin. Il y a un grand port à Rouen. À l'école, j'apprends l'anglais. Tu peux écrire une lettre en anglais. Tu décris ta vie. Ton école et ta vie. Je suis content de t'écrire. J'attends ta lettre. Au revoir, Manuel. So, I'll read it once again with explanation. Bonjour, Ravi. So, first is salutations for Ravi. Je m'appelle Manuel. I am Manuel. Je suis français et j'habite à Rouen en Haute-Normandie. I am a French citizen and I live in Rouen in Haute-Normandie. C'est une région dans le nord de la France. Haute-Normandie is a region. It is a region in the north of the France. Célèbre pour ses fromages. So this region, Haute-Normandie, is célèbre for the cheese. Okay. Les plus célèbres est le camembert. Among that, all the cheeses, camembert cheese is very, very popular in France. C'est aussi le lieu de naissance des grands écrivains. So this Haute-Normandie is also a place of the great writers. Okay. Lieu de naissance means it's a place of birth where the great writers were born. So who were the great writers? We will name the great writers. One is Corneille, a second one is Flaubert. So these two big writers are from Haute-Normandie. Dans la ville, une belle cathédrale se trouve au nom de Jeanne d'Arc. So in the city, there is a cathedral which is found in the name of Jeanne d'Arc. J'aime ma ville. So I love my city. Le soir, je fais quelquefois une promenade dans les rues avec mes amis. In the evening time, I do something like walking. Okay, so I go for a walk in the streets of Haute-Normandie or Rouen avec mes amis. So with my friends, I go for a walk. La Seine traverse Rouen. So this means the river crosses Rouen. So La Seine is a river which is in Paris. Which goes across Paris. So it also crosses this place called Rouen, and there is a cruise in France. You can just see in Google Images. If you type this La Seine cruise, you can see this river and the cruise which takes them a trip for just to see how it is the beauty of France. So traverse Rouen et la mer n'est pas loin. The second thing is the sea is also not far. So it is very near to Rouen. Il y a un grand port. So there is also a big port. So every place has a port, right? So like Pondicherry has a port, Chennai has a port, Rouen also has a port. À l'école, j'apprends l'anglais. So the next thing what he wants to say is, in the school, he is learning English. Tu peux écrire une lettre en anglais. So Manuel asks Ravi to write a letter in English also. Tu décris ta vie, ton école et ta vie. So he wants Ravi to describe about his city, his school and his life. Je suis content de t'écrire, j'attends ta lettre. So he is very happy about writing to Ravi. Manuel is happy for writing to Ravi. Second, he is waiting for Ravi's letter. So this is the story. So if you see, Manuel is writing this letter to Ravi. From this letter this is Gustave Flaubert. He is a writer, and Pierre Corneille is another writer, and this is the cheese, camembert cheese, and these are other fromage. Okay, this is also cheese. There are different types of cheese. Cheese is very, very, very famous in France because for every breakfast they take cheese, bread, and some orange juice like that. And this is Port Arwan. This is the ships where the ships will come and stay. Okay, the Cathedral de Jeanne d'Arc. So whatever the things which is covered in this passage, all it is given in the form of image. So you can cross check and you can have some idea how it looks. So now what I'm going to do is, I will read the sentence. I'll just translate line by line. You can take it down. Rouen, le 5 février. Bonjour Ravi. Hello Ravi. Je m'appelle Manuel. I am Manuel. Je m'appelle Manuel. I am Manuel. Je suis français et j'habite à Rouen en Haute-Normandie. I am French. I am French and I live at Rouen in Haute-Normandie. Haute-Normandie you can write as it is. Haute is nothing but at the top of Normandy. Okay. I am French and I live at Rouen in Haute-Normandie. Second line, c'est une région dans la nord de la France. It's a region in the north of the France. Haute-Normandie is a region in the north of the France. So you just take this. C'est une région dans le nord de la France. It's a region in the north of the France. Célèbre pour ses fromages. Famous for cheese. Famous for cheese. Le plus célèbre est le camembert. The most popular is the camembert. The most popular is the camembert. C'est aussi le lieu de naissance de grands écrivains. It is also the birthplace for great writers. It is also the birthplace for great writers like Corneille et Flaubert. So, like Corneille et Flaubert, you can write as it is. Corneille, here is the spelling, and Flaubert. Dans la ville, une belle cathédrale se trouve au nom de Jeanne d'Arc. So, in the city, a beautiful cathedral is found at the name of Jeanne d'Arc. We can also say Joan of Arc. So I repeat the last line. In the city, a beautiful cathedral is found at the name of Joan of Arc. J'aime ma ville. I love my city. J'aime ma ville. I love my city. Le soir, je fais quelquefois une promenade dans la rue avec mes amis. In the evening, I sometimes go for a long walk in the streets with my friends. In the evening, I sometimes go for a long walk in the street with my friends. La Seine traverse Rouen et la mer n'est pas loin. So for this line, the Seine river crosses Rouen. The Seine river crosses Rouen, and the sea is not very far. And the sea is not very far. Il y a un grand port à Rouen. There is a big port at Rouen. Il y a un grand port à Rouen. So the meaning is there is a big port at Rouen. À l'école, j'apprends l'anglais. At the school, I learn I learn English. At the school, I learn English. Tu peux écrire une lettre en anglais. You can write a letter in English. Tu décris ta vie, ton école et ta vie. You describe your city, your school, and your life. So I repeat the last line. You can write a letter in English. You describe your city, your school, and your life. Je suis content de t'écrire. I am happy to write to you. I am happy to write to you. J'attends ta lettre. I wait for your response. Or I wait for your reply. Au revoir, Manuel. Bye, Manuel. So I think you have taken down. Now I will just once again read it in English alone. Just cross check. So this topic you can write, Manuel writes to his correspondent. Rouen, le 5 février. So I'll start from here. Hello Ravi, I am Manuel. I am French and I live at Rouen in Top Normandy. It's a region in the north of France, famous for its cheese. The more popular is the camembert. It is also the birthplace for the great writers like Corneille et Flaubert. In the city, a beautiful cathedral is found at the name of Jeanne d'Arc. I love my city. In the evening, I do some walking. I do sometimes go for a long walk in the streets with my friends. The river Seine crosses Rouen and the sea is not very far. There is a big port at Rouen. At the school, I learn English. You can write to me in English. You describe your city, your school. Okay, let's continue. So I will repeat the last line. You can write to me in English. You describe your city, your school, and your life. I am happy to write to you. I wait for your letter. I wait for your letter by Manuel. Now let's see one by one. Manuel écrit cette lettre à Ravi. So this will be for your online test today. And your homework is you have to find the answers for this. Part 4. Part 1, 2, 3 I will explain you. And part 4 you must find the answers. Manuel écrit cette lettre à Ravi. So Manuel write this letter to Ravi. Yes, it is true. La ville s'appelle Haute-Normandie. Again, it is true. So vrai. La Seine traverse Rouen. So again, I think it is true. La Seine traverse Rouen. Manuel sait anglais. So fourth one is also true. So Manuel is learning English, right? So I think all four are true. So vrai. Now opposites. Petit. The opposite is grand. G-R-A-N-D. Détester. Détester, the opposite is aimer. Mécontent. Mécontent, the opposite is content. So you have to avoid this ME and write the remaining spelling, and it is the right answer. Sans. Sans means without, so the opposite is with, awake. Laid. Laid means ugly. The opposite of ugly is beautiful. So belle, B-E-L-L-E. Now Phillips. Cette maison est très. So this we have to find answer from the passage. Très célèbre. C'est le plus célèbre, très célèbre. Or there might also be some other answers. The answers may vary. But I will give you choices, and according to the choice you can find for the test. Okay. Demain je fête mon anniversaire avec mes amis. So here it is mes amis, that is my friends. With my friends I'll celebrate my birthday. Dash tu une dash dans le parc. So this is a question type, so the verb should come here and a noun should come here. So let's check what it would be. So there are two dashes. From the passage you can take. So une dans le parc. So une, so the word which we are searching is a feminine word. So it might be une belle cathedral. So like here, une belle cathedral. This is for the second dash. First dash. Connaissez-tu? Connaissez-vous? Connais-tu? Do you know a beautiful cathedral in the park? So I think in the park there won't be cathedral, but there will be something else. So let's search for this some other answer. See, in région. So I think this is the exact answer. Connais-tu une région dans le parc? And let's see if there is some other answer which suits, because answers may vary. We have to search for the answer. Yeah, I think this is the exact answer. Finally we found out the exact answer, because other two answers were not suiting. But see, park, what usually we'll do, we will go for a long walk. So fais-tu une promenade dans les parcs? So that is the right answer. So take this. Fais-tu une promenade dans le parc? So your friend is asking you, will you do a walking in the park? So fais-tu une promenade dans le parc? Je dash la rue, je vais à dash. So this is the easy one. Je traverse la rue, je traverse la rue, je vais à l'école. Je vais à l'école. Okay, so we are done with exercise number 1, 2 and 3. So exercise number 3 we were searching a little bit. It was little tricky, but somehow we found the answers. So I want you to take down these answers for exercise number 1, 2 and 3. If you don't know, on the online test also you will have the answers for this. From there you can copy the answers. So prepare for the online test. And exercise number 4 I have not asked for the online test, so anyway you find the answers for this. And with this we are concluding the annual portion is over. So only lesson 10 as the French passage. Other exercises will not be asked for your annual. So your annual portion will be lesson 10, 9, lesson 10 French passage only, and lesson 9, 8 and 7. So only 4 lessons, and then 3 full lessons and 1 incomplete or lesson, that is lesson 10. Okay, so with this your annual portion is completed and you will be receiving the pattern very shortly. So thank you guys. With this we will conclude, and try to write this translation. Definitely I might ask this lessons translation, so read well for your annual. Merci.